First at 5, Connecticut elects a new governor.
Every 4 years, you get a fresh start, and this is a fresh start. And I think they're going to give a governor a real opportunity to make the difference we got to do going forward.
It took more than 12 hours after the polls closed to get a clear picture of who won.
Obviously, it was a tough campaign, but I've been saying it for a few weeks now. We need to have bipartisan support to fix the state.
Our team coverage of this day after Election Day starts right now.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us this historic day. I'm Dennis House.
And I'm Denise DeCenzo. We have reporters covering all angles, and we're breaking down how cities and towns voted as well. Plus, Mark Zindi is looking at the balance of power.
Jennifer Lee is focusing on vote counting and why it takes so long for results to come in here in Connecticut when other states get them so quickly.
A lot of people are asking that today. But first, we'll start with Channel 3's chief Capitol reporter, Susan Raff, covering the governor's race.
Susan?
Denise and Dennis, it was an extremely long night and a very long morning. And in fact, late last night, it seemed that this governor's race was too close to call. But Ned Lamont finally got the votes that he needed in some of Connecticut's larger cities. And today, Lamont says he's moving ahead.
Elections matter. And I'm reaching out to each and every one of you. As I told Bob, I'm reaching out to the folks that supported him.
Ned Lamont is now governor-elect. He was finally able to give his victory speech the day after the election. Republican Bob Stefanowski didn't make a speech on election night either. There were just too many votes that still needed to be counted.
There are a ton of good people out there that are hurting right now, and we got to get things moving, and hopefully this new administration will do that.
Lamont and Stefanowski fought a tough campaign, but in the end, a majority of Connecticut voters felt Lamont should lead the state. Taxes were a key issue in this race. Stefanowski promised he would eliminate the state income tax, a pledge many considered unrealistic, given the state's huge deficits. Lamont hasn't ruled out raising any taxes. He says he supports tolls on trucks to pay for transportation.
One of the points, Sue, I'm going to tell him the truth. I'm going to tell him just what I've said for the last many months of campaigning going forward. We're not going to raise the income tax. We're going to slowly reduce the property tax over a period of time. I'm going to do everything I can to put that electronic toll just on the tractor-trailer trucks and nothing else going forward. And we're going to get an honestly balanced budget that invests in the future.
The governor's race here in Connecticut was a very important one for Democrats. In fact, it is the first time that a Democratic governor has won an open seat following another Democratic governor. That hasn't happened since the 1800s. Democrats also made very important gains in the House and the Senate. We'll have that coming up on Eyewitness News at 6. For now, we're live in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right. Thank you, Susan.